defendant, all of the aggravating factors laid out in the state's sentencing memorandum, and the aggravating factors expressed to this court by the next of kin and victims.
I can't imagine the impact it had on them after the fact or during, and some of them had to distance themselves to keep their family safe. Finally, this overwhelming toll and a better neighbor and friend to those people who were there for me when I needed it most. But I have never seen any remorse or acknowledgement from Lori or any of her conspirators.
Means will be providing for you to do that. I've been presented with an affidavit of indigency this morning from Mr. Parrish. I'm going to sign on. Anything else from the state or anyone else?
Your Honor, we'd ask that you add the conditions if Walt Taylor is released, that we're going to have no contact, direct or indirect, payment for the Briggs family.
I can add that today. There's nothing to add it to. There's no condition. Are you saying if within a reasonable means will be providing for you to do that? I've been presented with an affidavit of indigency this morning from Mr. Parrish. I'm going to sign off on that.
Audi A3. The car believed to be driven by Drummond with Tennessee plates. Let me try this here. Burnt Mill Road. This is crazy.
This one's got the van and the cake.
To 4. This is crazy, right? Highway 78 from Dyersburg to Lake County to check footage. I don't know, but that's 5 vehicles. 5 vehicles. These vehicles work with accessory after the fact of first degree unalivened, accusing her of aiding Drummond. I cannot believe this. Was offering $7,500. Let's see. Lord have mercy.
Official, killing somebody behind bars, all of those are aggravating circumstances under which you seek the death penalty. Killing for a pecuniary or money interest, aggravating circumstance.
Investigation, we heard whispers about Kaylee having a stalker. And I believe that this was so planned, Kohberger, that he may even had dog treats to give the dog, I'm thinking. So I believe
Peel.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It captures everything.
Listen.
It was
had harmed no one, was not involved in anything illegal. They were in. When you describe the injuries, this was
thrown out of the groups, even on Facebook. But you are the one, ma'am, that said Samantha last heard for him or spoke to him July 3rd. That came from you.
Yeah, and she's the one that
say my information is off. And I said the people are saying so. So do not say my information is off. Interesting.
To come together as a community and honor Jaden. His life was cut short. Let me see. And I want people to come together and let me see.
You want them to wear red?
Want people to come together as a community and honor Jaden, his life, and his life was cut short and was unfair to him to have to endure.
Right there. At all. Hello, Spirit Seeker. Cemetery 1 Road. And this is in Jackson, Tennessee.
Hey, that comes
Over this.
now,
Take some more stuff in, I think here. It's here.
Time of 3:59 happens after Kohberger has left the neighborhood and before he returns for his last pass at 4:04. It is possible that the DoorDash driver saw Kohberger as he was parking his car, because a timestamp of 3:59 could be reflected when he took the photo of the food at the front door instead of the time he arrived. Continuing, as the driver leaves, Xena turns off all the lights, sits on her bed, and scrolls on her phone as she eats her food. A few minutes later, Kohberger enters the neighborhood for the last time. But this time, as he drives by the home, he appears to be calm and not overly anxious with his driving. As he heads back in the direction of the residence, he takes one last look at the windows to make sure all the lights are off. Fast forwarding a little bit, Kohberger drives to the back parking lot away from other residences. He takes a few minutes looking around and sees that nobody's out and that all is quiet. He eventually grabs his things, gets out of the vehicle.
Not so sure about that. I think he was off his phone call before then. If you go back and look at the time of what was it, 8-something, 8:14. It's all in the document. Just say KB.
And here's why. Brian Kohberger returned to King Road, the scene of the crime, at about 9 o'clock in the morning. We all assume that it was because he left a knife sheath behind and he wanted to, those kids are dead yet. There's no cops there, there's no nothing. And he's skulking around outside. And he's talking to her for about 9 more minutes.
There were people there earlier.
In his time, and his parents were Eastern, and then also at night to almost talk him into going to sleep and being able to rest.
So, Jared, as I was looking at some of the text messages, I was so, I don't know, I was just jarred by the way he...
18. Oh, no. All right. What's up? All right, hold on.
But he's been texting with the guy about his plans. They're in love. Is nobody interested in learning more about this character? Okay, so Tyler's people are saying...
I haven't seen the interview. I mean, okay. I was interviewed, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. But there is something that you said in the interview that was actually put into an article. Said something about there was
probably an alive and thriving baby, and this is what they get. I can't. This makes me so sick. I have no words. Okay. Hold on. What? All right. All right, we're gonna have been deleted in an attempt to hide any evidence hold on a second. How she took a shower, then cleared I can't believe this. Man. You have been dragged through the mud. I have, yeah. Happy holidays says the papers you showed. Are you being silly? Are you being facetious? At this point, I think you would be happy with a letter. Just something you can show up to say you got it, right? I know. But I'm not interested. To the point where she's willing to go to court for it. I can't. I just have to. I love you, Tracy. Thank you so much. You all with the pics are pretty. Oh, you're so sweet, Michelle. Thank you, guys. Opal says try to get some much needed rest. Opal, I will try, Opal. Thank you so much, Tracy, for 15 months.
That was just last week or the week before that Larry was shit talking Jim for no fucking reason. Just because Jim is honest about.
I don't even want to do this anymore. So here's what I'm going to have to do from now on when I come on screen. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to take my glasses off, and I'm going to have to sit here. I'm not going to be able to do this or look down or anything. Listen to me. This is so fucking aggravating to me. This screen is bright as fuck. Okay? It bothers my eyes. I'm not going to sleep. Not one time have I gone to sleep. I might look down. I cannot. If I was going to sleep, my head would be bobbing like, there's no.
Willingly aligned herself with a group of men to target Granny and Barbecue, who made the statement. Jim is a super respectful, nice guy, but just unprovoked fucking stupid shit. And it's always about they're having an affair on their wife, or they're cheaters, or they're all. It's just fucking low blow shit, and she just escalates.
I appreciate it.
The shit, truth, excuse me, the shit there. And then she hosts a panel with people like Lemon, and allows that. Host people like Seth Rogers when he pretended, fuck that. She.
I mean, I cannot with this. Y'all, I hope people are seeing through this. The lies are incredible.
Willingly aligned herself with a group of men to target Granny and Barbecue, who made the statement, we can get you into the Me Too movement and out of. She is proudly represented by an attorney who wrote a pamphlet for sexual predators on how to get off on sexual assault allegations. She is a danger with her behavior and her ignorance. Not to my physical safety or anybody else's, I do not believe, besides
people like Seth. Yeah, they bag on Seth bad. Is this real? What? It's crazy to me that they're really fucking saying that I'm not enough.